Here we go!
A bloke trotted off to the docks to get a double dose of Viagra. The doc tells him he can't give him a double dose. Why not? The bloke wants to know. 'Cause it's not safe, the doctor answers. But I'm desperate, mate, the bloke pleads. Well, why do you need it so badly? The doc inquires. The bloke explains. My girlfriend's flying in on Friday, my ex-wife will be here on Saturday, and my missus is coming home on Sunday. Can't you see? I've got to have a double dose. The doc finally gives in, saying, all right, I'll sort you out, but you have to come in on Monday morning so I can check for any side effects. Come Monday, the bloke drags himself in, his arm in a sling. The doctor asks, what happened to you, mate? The bloke says, no one rocked up. A bloke brought his pregnant missus to the hospital. The doc gives her the once-over and reckons it's going to be a pretty tough birth. He offers to let the couple try a newfangled procedure. The Sheila would be hooked up to a machine that would shift some of the pain over to the baby's father, easing her own burden a bit. The bloke agrees without hesitation. But the doc warns him that there's a tiny glitch in the machine, making it dial up the pain sent to the father tenfold. If the pain gets too unbearable, he should let the doc know straight away. The doc flicks on the machine and keeps an eye on the bloke. The bloke insists he feels absolutely fine and could handle more. The doc cranks the dial up to 40, 60, 80, and finally 100% of the pain, times 10. The Sheila gives birth without a hitch, and the doc can't believe his eyes, astounded that the bloke hasn't even flinched with all that pain heaped on him. The couple brings the new bub home. There on the front step, the postie lies dead. One day, a spaceship lands in a farmer's paddock, and a Martian bloke and his wife step out and introduce themselves to the farmer and his missus. Wanting to show his good manners, the farmer immediately invites the Martian couple into his home and insists they stay for the evening and have tea, so the Martians agree. Later that night, the Martian bloke explains that back on their planet it's common to swap partners as a show of friendship. The farmer, not wanting to tick off his extraterrestrial guests, agrees without a second thought. The Martian bloke takes the farmer's wife into one bedroom, while the farmer leads the Martian woman into another. They've been at it for about an hour when the Martian bloke asks the farmer's wife, so, how do you like rooting with a Martian? How does it feel? The farmer's wife replies, it could do with being a bit wider around. So the Martian bloke twirls his right ear, and presto, his tackle becomes wider around. About an hour later, the Martian bloke asks the farmer's wife again, how does it feel now? The farmer's wife says, I reckon it needs to be a tad longer. So the Martian bloke twirls his left ear, and presto, his tackle becomes longer. The next morning, after their alien visitors have scuppered, the farmer and his wife are having a cuppa at the breakfast table, and the farmer asks his wife, how was the Martian bloke? His wife replies, he was all right. And the Martian woman? The farmer says, the bloody woman pulled on my flipping ears all night long.